Back again, Friday, July 31st. Hi, I'm Ann, and this is number 3, video 3. I wanted to speak briefly about the legal representation I had, okay? Because that was a real fiasco. All right, I had this man that was referred to me, and he wasn't getting anywhere. At every docket call, they'd shoot down whatever it was that he was requesting. And I was like, oh my gosh, why does he keep getting shot down when the other guy went pro se? So he's representing himself and they listened to him, okay? And so anyway, I learned that the judges and the attorneys really didn't care for this guy. All right, well, if that's the case, then I need to do something different. So I ended that relationship and I brought on this female, and she was really, really good. And we went in to court for a docket call, and they gave her what we were requesting the first time ever, you know? So turns out she ended up having an autoimmune disease. So now during COVID, I'm driving an hour because I don't know where she's at. I don't know if she's going to show up. So that means I've got to go in and show up for myself. I'm calling to say, hey, are we on for today? Is this docket call still scheduled in? And they'd say no. So I turn around, come back home. Or they'd say, yes, it is. But the yeses, I think there might have been only one time that happened. And I think it got canceled anyway. So then another time I ended up calling and I was speaking directly to the judge. And he said, why are you calling here? You have an attorney. You're not supposed to be calling here. And I said, I haven't heard from my attorney for 6 months. And I've been calling in every single docket call to see if the docket call is going to go through. So somehow he told his assistant to see if they could get her on the phone. I never did have her. She never did represent me after that. So I went back to my attorney for years, and he represented me. And, so I had 3 attorneys over the course of 4 to 5 years. I kept dragging these same witnesses into court. The end result was that when it did finally go to court, you could just see it playing out between the attorneys and the judge. And my attorney came back and said they're going to appeal it. So we're best to write him a check and settle out of court. So that's what I did. I settled out of court. I couldn't drag 4 people back through this whole process. I couldn't go through it. I was under such shock and trauma from the whole deal, and then running all these different businesses, and yeah. Anyway, so that's it for today, and I'll come back and share more later. Have a great weekend. Thank you.